Hey, my name is Zeb, and welcome to Zack by Kathinka. It's a new video. So basically, it's like this visual novel game. Yeah, since when there are new students, a newsworthy sensation. Surprised boy holding a newspaper in his hand quickly turned its page, scanning through it. A girl with a white smile on her face joined his side. No idea how it was your old school, but we usually don't really have new students during the year. But still, being a new is already difficult enough by itself. Have your face plastered on the school newspaper doesn't help you at all. Natty just pats his shoulder before turning to a stack of papers again. Meet the Töpfers. What does Töpfer mean? Give me a second. Translate.google.com. Töpfer. It's something with pottery. That's Spanish. Potter. Yeah, fuck. Well, at least it only mentions superficial things like our name and ages. Dad said that this town has a high rate of magical beings in it, but it doesn't seem like the public's aware of it. Otherwise they would have reported on the fact that Dad's a magician and we're all half demons? Well, I think it makes things easier anyway, since... What? Ted thought that interrupting when he heard... Give me a second. Teddy's thought are interrupted when he hears someone else laugh loudly. He looked up the source to someone from the newspaper club. The guy in front of him stretches lazily and flashes him a smile. No need to look at this worried about the article, Daddy. Even my dear Caro here doesn't want to hear it. The only ones who actually read our paper are parents. The girl next to him stirs at the mention when her name, pounding pretty obviously. That's not true, Alex. Auntie Annie and Uncle Al read it as well. Yeah, but only because they're family. Alex turns away from Caro, who is now glaring daggers to his side, and focuses his attention back to the other two in the room. So why are you here, newbie? Your sister told Caro that you weren't interested in joining any club activities. That's correct. Teddy quickly glanced at Natty, who's smiling back wholeheartedly. Mr. Kloppenburg told Natty to show us around. Us? Oh! Your twin sister was properly included in that, right? Yeah. Originally only Ali was supposed to join, but she then declined because she wanted to go take a look at some other club. I have no idea why Natty wanted me to follow her through. Obviously because there's no place to learn about the school in here. This is a cesspool of all important information. You'll learn everything you need to know about the school here. Natty settles down next to Caro, who's still pounding, and pats her shoulder. Surprised, Caro turned to look at Natty's face, only to see bigger puppy eyes ever. Can we please show Teddy our super cool and top secret bulletin board? Well, normally it's just for the eyes of club members. This is made by like some German girl, and like the stuff here, like every object here that everyone's holding is like in some way German. I want to say something. There are usually no clubs in Germany, and if then it's like created by the school and something super boring, you know, since I never really joined in quote-unquote a club in my school, in my time where I've been going to school. So them having like more clubs and wanting to look around, that's nothing usually that happens in Germany. Well, normally it's just for the eyes of club members. Well, that's no problem, I could just... But... Caro claps into her hands and looks at Teddy excitedly. I can make an exception for you. Who knows, maybe you'll find it interesting. You wanna join? Come on, Alex! Go to the door! Alex gets up slowly and slouches to the door, closing it, then he just falls in his seat next to Teddy. I'm ready, you can proceed. Caro excitedly hurries towards the wall where something has been covered by a tablecloth. She takes it off with a big swoosh and presents her work of art proudly. Ta-da! May I introduce you to the bulletin board of truths? Natty and Alex applaud Caro, judging by their expressions. Teddy suspects that this is something Caro does regularly. Is that like top secret? Would at least fit with what his cousin Mickey told him about her. So Teddy decides to clap along politely. Well, as you can see, we have a multitude of topics on the board. We use it to brainstorm topics for the next issue of our new school newspaper. Club members are always encouraged to keep their eyes and ears open to put anything interesting on there. What an interesting concept. Thank you. So, feel free to choose whatever topic interests you, Teddy. Click on the paper to claim interests you. Let's cheer. Picking no. Cats are way better than dogs. Delicious delivery. Another delivery. Sure. We're taking suggestions till the end of the month. To be honest, this idea is super cute that we're not too sure whether or not the headmaster will let us publish this. I'm actually most surprised that you guys don't already have a mascot. Isn't that a standard thing? Nö. Nicht wirklich. Nö. I think. Wait a second, let me look at my old school. I gotta be careful that I don't say some out loud. Does it have a mascot, my old... I guess a sheep. Though I'm unsure. I don't think it has a mascot, no. I guess in some way. But some schools, like the one I'm on right now, just doesn't have a mascot, so... Whatever. Not really? I mean, others are... Why am I not continuing on with this shit? This is like a fucking reaction! Where like someone says something like, you know, I really don't understand why the person doesn't talk about XYZ. Presses enter. The person talks about XYZ. God, I hate that. Not really, I mean, others concerned you don't have one either. If it's not common here, and you're not even sure if you're allowed to establish a mascot, why are you looking for one? Oh, funny story. It all started with ghosts. What? Yeah, there are a lot of ghosts in this school. And they're formed like stuffed animals. You serious right now? 100%! I mean, she has red eyes. That's not a natural eye color. Alex just sighs and pats Caro's head. Caro, we already talked about this, didn't we? You were supposed to... You were probably hallucinating because you forgot your meds. But I swear, there were stuffed animals running around. Well, yeah, I couldn't really tell because they were kind of far away. But I'm not lying. No one says you are. Alex turned to Teddy with a small smile. Anyways, that somehow reminds Caro how our school doesn't have a mascot and now she really wants one. Yeah, imagine how cute this little small animal in a newspaper look. Yes, very cute indeed. Both girls nod to each other in agreement. Teddy overlet just a small sigh. I hope they're really on and he goes to the school. I guess I have to... Let's cheer. My dear German friend, let's cheer for the soccer team. Tay looks a very familiar face in front of him. It's his sister Rosie. I really love the idea of cheerleading club at school. I would have totally joined as well if we had already in this club. I'm sure you're going to stay here, Natty. Otherwise, I would have to drag you back here. Nettie giggles at that. Don't worry, Rat Carol. I love taking pictures for a newspaper. Way too much for that. Oh, by the way, the picture. Nettie quickly turns towards Teddy, looking at him with big puppy eyes. What do you think of this of Rosie's picture? Doesn't she look super cute in the uniform? Yeah, I suppose she does. I mean, she's my sister. What do you want me to say? Well, my brother likes the pictures so much, he wanted me to send it to him. What? Completely ignoring Teddy's reaction, Kara just continues. But I just told him to go buy a next issue if you want to. That's clear. She looks at the picture of Rosie again, her face deep in thought. Well, I'm surprised that Rosie started a new club as soon as coming to school. It's not really easy to get people to join, so I admire her for trying to that. Well, Rosie has been a cheerleader since forever. So she was actually pretty bummed out once she saw that there's no cheerleading club at the school. So I suppose it makes sense she's trying to start her own club. Oh, I see. I really like this determined attitude she has. Dave felt a little tap on the shoulder. Nettie is just leaning towards him, whispering a question for only his ear. Say, since Rosie and Mikey get along so well, do you think that Mikey might join the club? I think that uniform would look pretty good on him as well. Nettie? Teddy looked her in the eye. He felt a bit pity for her. Maybe she'll join the club when hell freezes over. I suppose it's a no. Damn. Are we supposed to read everything? School Intern Paul finally proves that cats are better than dogs. Teddy reaches out to an article with an extremely cryptic title. Cats are better than dogs? Alex grins proudly, making it pretty obvious that this article has been written by him. Yes, it was indeed one for the funnier articles to research for. Teddy just raises his eyebrow and looks skeptical at Alex. But why would you even write about that? Oh well. Alex straightens his back and leans a bit forward so that he can look better at Teddy. It all started when me and Mickey were discussing. Arguing. Discussing in our English class. So I was like, I'm gonna go and ask around school to find what animal is more popular. And obviously it turns out to be cats. Did you really start up Paul because you had a beef with your cousin? Nettie laughs at that. Well, that's actually how Alex got most of his ideas. Wow. I love the character Teddy. He's funny. He's just so... You know, in like comedy as like the straight man, like the funny guy, you know? Teddy's the straight man in this comedy. Alex plays the Strode, a pitiful attempt to divert the topic. So what do you like more, my dear Teddy? Dogs or cats? To be honest, I prefer mantis. Oh really? Now that's interesting. I was sure you'd answer cat. Your sister mentioned that you have a pet cat at home. That cat isn't a pet. She's my mom's best and only friend. Alex laughs very loudly at that. Good joke. Maybe it's better to leave him in that belief. He doesn't need to know that I have a talking cat at home. I mean, the cat can also be one and only friend, meaning that the mother lost the father, but then again, the father is still alive. Whatever. Delicious delivery. Cafe summer catter in the school after cafeteria fire. Auntie Annie and Uncle Al have volunteered to substitute the school lunch while the cafeteria is being rebuilt. You might not know since you just transferred here, but our cafe burnt down last month. Teddy just nods, his face a bit paler than before. No one really has any idea how it happened, or at least a ton of kids hungry. That's super cool that we're getting food from the cafe now. Sound settles between the kids. Alex looks at them slowly before settling his gaze on Teddy. Well, about the fire. I've heard something very interesting about from very trustworthy source. Was a very trustworthy source, big sister? Wait a second, he has 2 different eye colors. What was the name for that? This is one tweet. My cat has homophobia. So I'm just gonna say he has homophobia. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call Alia a very trustworthy source. Oh, but Thomas, leave my brother out of this. He's at least more normal than Alia. Guys, come on, that's irrelevant now. Both are surprised at Nettie, who looked steelily at them. Well, Alex, what do you want to say? Yes. Alia said that she saw Mikey at the empty cafeteria shortly before it burned down in flames. Are you really suggesting right now that a student burned down a cafeteria? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Mikey's really behind it. That girl had some serious anger issues. You're exaggerating. She's literally trying to kill me every other day just for breathing. Even if we're that bad, you can't just pin the fire on some random girl you don't like. And in my opinion, you especially shouldn't say that in front of the new guy. Who's related to her? Alex turns toward Teddy. His expression looks very troubled. It's fine. I already knew that you and Mikey don't really like each other. And also know how energetic she can be. So I won't take it personally. To be honest, it would be more awkward if you pretended to like her in front of me. Alex nods. It seemed like Teddy's words comforted him a bit. Well, from what I've heard, it's not like he's super wrong about his assumption either. But obviously I can't tell him that. I don't want to throw Mikey on the bus. Also saying something like, yeah, my cousin probably accidentally burned down the cafeteria with fire magic. Sounds insane. I suppose all is well then. Also, Alex, I'm sorry if it's too harsh or if I was too harsh right now. No need to apologize. I guess I wasn't really thinking about what I was saying either. Both could smile slightly at each other. But I really think it's possible for one of the students to burn down the whole cafeteria. Yeah, right. Everyone needs use some kind of magic to be able to do that. Too bad that magic isn't real. Yeah, right. Huh? Do these two know about the supernatural things in this town? Oh god, how long is this visual novel thing? We already talked about this. Oh, okay, I get it. So it's now only the soccer news. Hooray! Soccer. Cario jumped excitedly. Our school won! It was pretty tough, the match though. Teddy quickly scans the article, then looks surprised at her. Did you actually play against that young talent school in Mondberg? Yes! So everyone's super stoked about winning against the elite. And especially I'm very proud to say it thanks to my dearest cousin. Carrier puts her arm around Alex and squeezes him. Alex started laughing and hugs her back. Oh, Caro. So they're cousins? I wouldn't have been able to tell. Wow. Alex let Caro go and then smiles very proudly at Teddy. But it's true, I made the winning goal! Oh, impressive. Thanks. Though it's surprising you're also playing soccer. Isn't it exhausting to be in 2 clubs at the same time? No, don't worry, he needs that. Alex is way too energetic otherwise. Once he had sprained a leg, which was completely horrible. For us. Oh, come on, it surely wasn't that bad. Well, even my brother, though, thought that you were too much. Oh god. Alex just pouts at that, which looks kind of adorable in Teddy's eyes. Okay, cool. Looking out the window, oh god, finally. Teddy realizes how quickly time has passed. It's already late. Teddy turns his back and stands from his chair. Well, that was certainly interesting. But I really need to get going now. Say, Teddy, what kind of impression do you have of the club now? I was going off a little snipness. I think it's kind of chaotic here. But it might also be fun. I'm already sure I'll be better than I'm already sure it'll be better than my last school. That's just what I wanted to hear. I'm sure you get used quickly to your new class, especially if Natty is taking care of you. Of course you will. I'm doing my best after all. Aw, I appreciate it very much. Teddy scratches her head and smiles warmly at him. Oh, before you go, Teddy, I want to ask you for your opinion on something. Oh, what is it? If you had to choose between food delivery article or a mascot article, which is more interesting to you? I think coming together as a school and deciding a mascot is pretty cool. You and Nettie were also pretty excited about it. And thinking about it, I'm also curious about the results. But why are you asking? Well, we couldn't really decide on a cover story, so your input was really helpful. Ah, I see. Anyway, I hope it's been fun to pull. Anyway, I hope this has been as fun to you as it was for us. We're gonna have to clean up some stuff, so you guys can already leave first. We? Yes, Alex, you're staying here with me. Thank you for taking the time to show me all of this. Oh, how polite! You're welcome. Teddy and Nettie waved the two goodbye before leaving the room and walking down the hallway. Nettie smiles at him. She has clearly enjoyed their time together here. You know, you're welcome to join our club if you like it here. Teddy laughs. I think I'll pass. I'm not really the type to join a club. But I might come visit. The mum must seem pretty fun to be around. Oh god, that was 22 minutes. I thought it was like half an hour. Wow. But yeah, I liked it. Yeah, Kathinka the PNG or Kathinka. Yeah, that was really fun. Aww. I liked the art, I liked everything, you know, around it. Oh, playing around with the stuffed animals in his hand, Tom reluctantly looked at his friend. Do you really want to submit these little guys as new school mascot? Yeah, of course. I mean, just look at them. That's the cutest thing ever. Well, no, they're not. Like, absolutely cute. The bunny, in Tom's sense, stirs. What are you saying? I'm gorgeous. Tom just pinches its ear in return. Shut up, Ricky. You're still being punished for scaring the ever-living shit out of my sister. Huh, okay. Well, I liked it. Decently written, like, good even. Good art. I liked the story. I liked the characters. Like, almost all of them. If not all. Yes, good. And also German made it, so that's another plus. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, as always. And don't forget, we'll meet each other. I'll see you tomorrow.